The Ministry of Finance today issued a communique confirming that Subject Minister Mangala Samaraweera had recently presented the appropriation bill to the Cabinet of Ministers. Highlighting figures mentioned in the bill, the communique said next year's annual state expenditure will be 4,376 billion rupees, while the budget deficit will be 644 billion, which is 4.1% of the GDP. It says that the government revenue in the year 2014 was 11.5% of the GDP, with it gradually increasing after the unity government came to power, and it is expected to be increased to 15.1% of the GDP in 2019. It also highlights a surplus reported for the first time after 63 years in the government's primary balance in 2017, and it is expected that this surplus will increase by 1.3% of the GDP next year. The communique reveals that 2,057 billion rupees have been allocated for debt servicing next year. Out of that sum, 1,271 billion rupees will be paid locally, while 786 billion rupees, which is equal to $4,650 million, would be paid for foreign lenders. The communique also states the government's expectation to borrow 1,944 billion rupees from local and foreign sources for its debt servicing, including the financing of budget deficit in 2019. Meanwhile, the highest amount of allocation under the appropriation bill, which is to be presented to Parliament by Minister Mangala Samaraweera on the 9th, is made for the Ministry of Defence. The allocation for defence next year is 306 billion rupees. The communique released by the Ministry of Finance further says that capital expenditure for a number of ministries has been increased. The budget will be presented in Parliament by Minister Samaraweera on the 5th of November.